I think I said I was gonna build a library. So the question is, where do we build it at? I want to put something on the top of this hill, but I'm thinking more of like an observatory than a library. So I think that'll definitely be important to do. So, a view from up here. Over there, have like a little, maybe, what am I thinking? I don't know. There's a lot of decisions to make. I think maybe like a fishing village there, and then have it extend over here. My house I want to keep as like an important centerpiece of this part, so maybe I'll just put like some other sort of little things nearby. Maybe like have this be generally just the development portion, have that be urban, like have like some businesses here on the beachfront, have like some urban stuff near to the hill there, maybe? Does that sound good? Does that sound like a good plan? I think that sounds like a good plan. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is make this area, this river, connect fully with the other side of it. Yeah, so I think going ahead and terraforming this so that it all connects up is a good thing to do. I'm thinking instead of doing a library, I'm going to do a bookstore. Chat, remind me later that there's an armadillo under here if I'm ever like, I need an armadillo. Now we have a good, nice, flat area to work with. Okay. So, how big do I want it to be? A good size? I think that's about a good size. That seems like a good size too. Okay. Okay, looking at it now, I think it's a little bit too large. Tad bit too large. So I think shrink it a little bit. Okay, chat. How does that look? Does that look horrible? It doesn't look terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever made. I think that looks fine. It's acceptable quality. Best kind of quality. Low. I think that looks nice. Question is, do we use banners or do we use blocks? So it's this wide, at least of usable space. I guess I can put the whole. Okay, so this is the space we have, and that's the space that we can use. Is that a reasonable amount of space to write the word book? Yes. Does that look bad? I don't know. I think that looks fine. How do you make smooth quartz? I think smooth quartz would look better, okay. Like that. I think it would be better if it was black, but... Or maybe a pop of color. But I think black would look better to make sure it's, like, very clear that it's eyes. I could use deep slate? I mean, I could use black concrete, but that would take a while for me to go get. I don't want to walk all that way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use deep slate. I like it. I think that looks nice. Thanks for getting out of the way. It's clear that it says book, right? Like, it's clear that it's a bookstore. Maybe? So, interior of this, and that's all that's left. I thought I was one off. I was gonna be very upset. I think just not putting the windows in and just sort of like implying that there are windows is fine. Chat, what do we think? Sorry I called you chat. I didn't mean to. I wasn't thinking. But I called you chat, so I apologize. My apologies. My bad. Okay, so the outside's done, other than the roof. The inside basics are done, other than the roof. So... game room, game store, bookstore. Hopefully I don't need any more bookshelves than this. That really did not get me very far at all. So I think what we're gonna do for the interior is have figurines and then have like a table on the top that has like people around the table playing some sort of game. So I'm gonna spend some time and pose some armor stands, which is gonna be fun. I like that. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Maybe in the future I'll add like armor to them, but I kind of like the idea of them just all being armor stands. They're little stories in here of like, oh, this guy beat up this kid to get the little figure. I'm only now remembering that this was meant to be a place for the Librarian Villagers to go. So I think I can still make it work. You ever get so engrossed in a project you forget what the project's about? Yeah, me neither. I'd never do that. So I think putting the cool things here and then just having the villagers like have maybe like a glass spot for them to be, I think would be good. Maybe it might be if you put them on carpet, their AI works. I think that might be a thing. If I put a villager right there, can you figure out how to get down? Yes, it can. Oh, I'm being dumb. I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe put one in this corner, and I think one either on the first floor or on the top. But if I put it on the top, it'll probably get struck by lightning and then turn into a witch, so probably on the first floor. Hopefully they chose the right stations. There's definitely enough room for you to get out, but I don't think you're smart enough to figure it out, so I think we're safe. And there we go, that's all the villagers put in. I think a ladder here would be good to have for roof access. Maybe put a sign that's like employees only. Roof access. And that's just about everything then. We got the upstairs done, all the villagers are in place. I might give them signs in the future, but you can also just walk up to them and see their name, so it's not a big enough deal for me to really deal with it right now. Second floor looks good, there's villagers in there. Figurine story. I think the bottom floor looks good as well. Maybe... Oh wait, yeah, I forgot that I needed to add the windows. There we go. And then I think doors. Alright, how do we think? What do we think of it? Do you think it looks good? I like it. This video is a little bit of a mess because I kept having to deal with the storage system, but I hope that you've enjoyed watching my process of building this library, or not library, the bookstore. And if you did, be sure to check out the next couple episodes in the series, because I'll probably be doing some more buildings like this. Little stores, put the villagers in. So, if this is the first episode of mine you've seen, be sure to check out the other episodes of this series. I think this is episode either 3 or 4. I think this is episode 4. I haven't edited episodes yet, so hopefully this is episode 4, because it should be episode 4. And I will see you in episode 5. So I'll see you then. Bye!